Most inventors think ordering 10,000 units proves they're serious about business. In reality, it proves they don't understand manufacturing strategy. I've seen this mistake destroying more good products than bad ideas ever have. Because smart inventors do the exact opposite. They start small, they validate real demand, then they scale. And the difference isn't just financial, it's strategic. When you order 10,000 units first, you're gambling. When you order 100 units first, you're learning. And after 30 years in the industry, I can tell you that difference determines who builds a business and who funds an expensive mistake. Point 1. The manufacturer's MOQ manipulation system. Let's talk about what's really happening when a factory tells you minimum order quantity is 10,000 units. That's not a rule, that's a strategy. Manufacturers use MOQs as risk insurance. They get paid up front, you hold the inventory risk. Now here's where it gets dangerous. You see a quote, $8 per unit at 10,000 units, $12 per unit at 500 units, and your brain says, I'm saving money at scale. But let's do the real math. 10,000 units equals $80,000 up front. 500 units equals $6,000 up front. That's not savings, that's exposure. It's a volume discount illusion. Factories also use psychological anchoring. They start with a high MOQ, so when they negotiate down, you feel like you won. But here's the truth. Most inventors never discover MOQs are often based on the factory's cash flow needs, not production limitations. I've seen factories claim a 5,000 unit minimum, then quietly run 200 unit batches for the long-term clients. MOQ flexibility increases when you understand their operations and show you're a serious partner. Everything in manufacturing is negotiable, but only if you know where the leverage is. Point 2, the market intelligence gap. Now let's talk about what 10,000 units can teach you. When you place a large order, you lock yourself into version 1.0 before you understand real usage. And here's the brutal part. By the time you get feedback, you're sitting on 9,000 plus units of the wrong product. Small batches do something powerful. They create a feedback loop. 100 units equals real customers, equals real feedback, equals improved design. 500 units, more data. That's how winning products are built. Because the truth is, successful products are rarely identical to their first version. Customers teach you things no survey ever will. Small batch learning prevents a critical mistake. Scaling a product people like but won't actually buy again because interest is not demand, sales are. And real sales data beats theoretical validation every single time. Look, if you're sitting there right now thinking about wiring 5 figures to a factory, don't do it. I've seen this exact mistake destroy too many good products. Instead, book a free strategy call with me. I'll show you how to negotiate MOQs down and protect your cash flow before you make a decision you can't undo. Links in the description. Let's make sure you do this right. Point 3, the cash flow velocity strategy. This is where most inventors completely misunderstand business. They think more inventory equals more success. Wrong. Cash flow velocity beats inventory volume. Let me explain. Turning $10,000 5 times generates more profit than $50,000 sitting in a warehouse. Large MOQs trap your capital. You might tie up cash for 6 to 18 months in unproven inventory that may never sell. Smart founders do the opposite. They use smaller orders to free up capital for marketing, customer acquisition, product improvements. And here's where it compounds. Faster inventory turns, more customer interactions, better data, better decisions, and higher profits. Let me give you a real comparison. Client A orders 10,000 units, takes 8 months to sell through. Client B orders 500 units, turns inventory in 6 weeks. End of year, Client B made 3 times more profit. Why? Because they adapted, they optimized, they responded to the market. Cash velocity creates strategic advantage. You can pivot faster, test variations, improve continuously, while competitors are stuck trying to sell outdated inventory. Here's the reality. MOQs are manufacturer risk management, disguised as production requirements. They transfer risk from them to you. Market intelligence beats inventory volume because learning faster creates more opportunity than ordering bigger quantities. Cash flow velocity beats large inventory because money in motion creates more profit than money sitting still. Your competitive advantage is not how much you order, it's how fast you learn, how quickly you adapt, and how efficiently you deploy capital. That's how real product businesses are built. Here's what I want you to remember. The inventors who succeed aren't the ones placing the biggest orders. They're the ones making the smartest decisions, the best information. If you want to validate your product the right way before risking your savings on inventory, I've opened up free strategy sessions this week. We'll walk you through your situation and show you exactly how to approach manufacturing without the expensive mistakes most people make. Click the link in the description to book your call. And when you're done, watch my video, How to Find the Best Manufacturer Without Getting Scammed. It exposes the red flags that most people miss. Click it right here.